Track 37, 20th Century Quiz. 1.
Henry Ford sold the first Model T in 1908.
2.
The first talking movie, The Jazz Singer, was in 1927.
3.
Einstein published his theory of relativity about 100 years ago.
4.
The Russian Revolution was in 1917.
5.
The first non-stop flight around the world was about 60 years ago.
6.
More than 60 million people died in the Second World War.
7.
The Berlin Wall came down in 1989.
8.
People first landed on the moon on July 20th, 1969.
9.
The Beatles had 20 #1 hits in the U.S.
10.
The 20th century ended at midnight on December 31st, 2000.
Track 38, The Good Old Days.
Grandpa, when you were a boy, did you have television?
Of course we had television. But it wasn't a color TV like now. It was black and white.
And were there lots and lots of channels? How many TV channels were there?
Only 3. But that was enough. We loved it. And there weren't shows all day long. There was usually nothing on in the morning or the afternoon.
Oh no! What time did TV shows start?
At around 5, when children's TV started. There were some great shows for us children, I can tell you. We had real stories in those days.
Did your mom and dad give you an allowance?
Yes, but I worked for it. I cleaned the kitchen and did the dishes. We didn't have dishwashers in those days.
That's terrible. How much allowance did you get?
My dad gave me 6 cents a week. He didn't give me much, did he? But we bought comic books and candy.
What kind of comic books did you buy?
Well, I bought a comic book called Pep Comics, and it was full of adventure stories. And Superman. That was really exciting.
Wow! Did you have vacations?
Yes, but not like these days. People didn't go abroad. I never took a plane like people do now. It was too expensive.
Where did you go on vacation?
To the beach.
How did you get there?
My father drove. We had a Ford car, a Ford coupe it was. We went to the same place every year.
Why did you go to the same place? Why didn't you go somewhere different?
Because we all liked it there.
I'm glad I wasn't alive then. It sounds really boring.
Oh no, that's where you're wrong. It was the most fun ever.
Track 39. 1.
How many TV channels were there?
2.
What time did TV shows start?
3.
How much allowance did you get?
4.
What kind of comic books did you buy?
5.
Where did you go on vacation?
6.
How did you get there?
7.
Why did you go to the same place?
Track 40. 1.
Where did you go?
To the mall.
2.
When did you go?
Yesterday.
3.
Who did you go with?
A friend from work.
4.
How did you get there?
By bus.
5.
Why did you go?
Because I wanted to.
6.
What did you buy?
A shirt.
7.
How many did you buy?
Only one.
8.
How much did you pay?
$29.
Track 41. 1.
Where do you want to go?
2.
I didn't go to college.
3.
Where was he?
4.
Do you like it?
5.
Why did he come?
6.
She doesn't work there.
Track 42. A conversation with Angela.
You aren't American, are you, Angela? Where are you from?
No, I'm Argentinian. I was born in Córdoba.
Is that where you grew up?
Yes. I lived with my parents and two sisters in a house near the university. My father worked at the university.
Oh, how interesting. What was his job? Was he a teacher?
Yes, he was a professor of psychology.
Really? And what did your mother do?
She was a doctor. She worked in a hospital.
So, where did you go to school?
I went to a small private school. I was there for 10 years. Then, when I was 18, I went to college.
What did you study?
I studied philosophy and education at the college in Buenos Aires. I was there for 4 years.
Wow. And did you start work after that?
No, I traveled in the States for 6 months. I worked in a summer camp near Yellowstone National Park. It was amazing.
That sounds great. And what's your job now?
I work in a junior high school in Brazil. I teach Spanish and English.
Your English is really good. Well, it was very nice to meet you, Angela.
Nice to meet you too. Bye.
Track 43. 60 Years of Flight.
In 1909, Blériot made the first long flight from Calais to Dover. Blériot was just 37 years old when he flew across the English Channel. It took him just 37 minutes. He took off from France at 4:30 in the morning. He flew his plane at 40 miles per hour. He flew at 250 feet above the sea. He won a prize of 1,000 pounds.
In 1969, Neil Armstrong became the first person to walk on the moon. 3 astronauts flew in Apollo 11. The rocket took 3 days to get to the moon. It circled the moon 30 times. It landed at 8:17 p.m. on July 20th, 1969. 600 million people watched on TV. Neil Armstrong said, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." The astronauts spent 22 hours on the moon.
Track 44. Noises in the Night.
It was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and suddenly I woke up. I heard a noise. I got out of bed and went slowly downstairs. There was a light on in the living room. I listened carefully. I could hear 2 men speaking very quietly. Robbers, I thought. Immediately, I ran back upstairs and called the police. I was really frightened. Fortunately, the police arrived quickly. They opened the front door and went into the living room. Then they came upstairs to see me. "It's all right now, sir," they explained. We turned the television off for you.
Track 45. Special occasions. 1.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Grandma! Happy birthday to you!
2.
Did you get any Valentine cards?
Yes, I did. Listen to this. Roses are red, violets are blue. You are my Valentine, and I love you.
Wow. Do you know who it's from?
No idea.
3.
You're in 11th grade, right, Laura?
Actually, I'm in 12th. I'm almost done with school.
Oh, really? Congratulations. When is your graduation?
It's next Sunday.
4.
Congratulations. That's great news.
Thank you very much. We're both very happy.
So when's the big day?
Excuse me?
Your wedding day. When is it?
December 12th. You'll get an invitation.
5.
It's midnight! Happy New Year, everyone!
Happy New Year!
6.
Wake up, Mommy! Happy Mother's Day!
Thank you, honey. Oh, what beautiful flowers. And a cup of coffee. Well, aren't I lucky?
And we made you a card. Look!
It's beautiful. What creative children you are.
7.
Thank goodness it's Friday.
Yeah. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Unit 8. Track 46.